It was supposed to be one of the world's largest recycling facilities right here in Erie, but now it's still an empty lot. Today, Jade Leah Burns went back to the beginning to try and find out just how close IRG's project was to becoming a reality before the company's abrupt exit. And Jade, what'd you find out?
Well, Jen, after going through many documents, it seems there are still many unanswered questions from IRG. International Recycling Group is no longer bringing a plastic recycling plant to the region. This announcement coming Thursday afternoon, with IRG citing a pause on federal funds and uncertainty surrounding tariffs. This project has now been in the works for over 5 years. According to a recycling publication, Plastics Recycling Update, IRG announced that the $100 million plant was coming here in 2020 and scheduled to start up in 2022. A year and a half later, the project increases price by $50 million. At that time, founder and chairman Mitch Hecht said if they can close on financing by the end of 2021, the company can break ground during the first quarter of 2022, with commissioning expected in mid-2023. In May of 2022, when they were supposed to break ground, the price went up yet again to $185 million. That's also when they closed on this property on East Lake Road. Among other investments, IRG received a $300,000 grant from the Erie County Redevelopment Authority, $5 million RAC Peak grant, $182 million from a federal EPA loan, and a $509,000 Rail Freight Assistance Program grant. The last we heard from IRG was in July of last year, when the plant was to break ground in early 2025. This brings us to Thursday, when IRG canceled their now $300 million project.
I never saw one stitch of paperwork from that company, and I mean, that did give me a lot of pause. You can't count on things until they actually happen. We've been sold a lot of false promises, and maybe that's no fault in this case or what have you. Again, we can't dwell on that.
What we still don't know is what the company plans to do with the property or the money received by investors. We reached out to the company's spokesperson, and they referred us to Thursday's statement. Again, the future of this property is still unknown. Jen.
A story we will continue to follow for sure. Jade Leah Burns reporting. Thank you, Jade.